Great weekend today when it came to sports, man. A lot going down. But before we get into it, cue the intro. All right, man. Like I said, we had a crazy sports weekend. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. There was so much going down. We had NFL playoffs, of course, the divisional round going live. We had a lot of teams go forward that we thought. I think most of all the teams that advanced were the favorites in their matchups, right? That's something we gotta look at. We gotta take away. There were also some sports. There were also some things going down on the NBA side, of course, as always, right? But where do I start? You know what? I'm waiting for some guys to tap in, but in the meantime, I am going to drop the invite in the comment section so anybody can join. Okay. Boom. There you go. So anybody can tap in. Remember, this is a debate show, so anybody can hop on. This is live. I'm streaming right now. Right now, I'm watching the Hawks Bulls game. Bulls is up 73-68. But let's tap into some other things until some people tap in. So one thing that I do want to get into, the biggest game of the weekend, right? We were all watching it, most of us, or at least for those that that tune in to NFL, was the Niners and the Cowboys, right? That was a big game, a big anticipated game. Powerhouse teams that faced before throughout NFL history, right? The 49ers, they're a stacked team. So were the Cowboys, honestly. The Cowboys thought they had an upper hand. Even Jerry Jones, he vocally said that he thought they had the upper hand with Dak Prescott at quarterback. And I think the Cowboys right now, they're starting to have some doubts, even up to the point where, yesterday on Twitter, was trade Dak Prescott. That was trending on Twitter. Trade Dak Prescott was trending on Twitter. So Dak Prescott, as of today, he's been getting a lot of hits. He's been getting a lot of negative feedback on how he played yesterday. And I don't blame him, to be honest. Dak Prescott does deserve an L. He got the L yesterday. And bottom line, he did not play well. Didn't play well, man. Brock Purdy didn't play horrible. Didn't play great. I would say he didn't do anything to F it up. How about the Niners? Of course. What's up, Batcher? What's up, bro? How you doing? I said y'all would win, though. I said y'all would win, man. Y'all definitely got that dub. I got some neighbors too that are Niners fans. They saying they going all the way. So we about to have a conversation later in the week. We gonna talk about this matchup with the Eagles and Niners for sure, man. Because that's a big game. That's gonna be another powerhouse game. Eagles they ain't no Cowboys. They ain't no Cowboys though. Jalen Hurts, that offense is looking right. All right, so back on this matchup though, back between the 49ers and the Cowboys. It just seems like, they weren't able to really get things going. From after Tony Pollard got hurt, that completely changed the trajectory of the game. Obviously, Tony Pollard, gave versatility in the Cowboys' backfield. Ezekiel Elliott hasn't been the same exact person or the same exact player he's been in the past, and what we've seen him to be. Ezekiel Elliott used to be a leading rusher in the NFL, but then now, Tony Pollard has that job. And then when he went down with that tackle, things started to look slim. I think he had he had a high ankle sprain yesterday, so he did not return. And then there were a couple moments. There was a fumble in the game by the Niners, and the Cowboys couldn't seem to capitalize on the opportunities. When they were in the red zone. Right, Dak Prescott also had some turnovers. He had 2 interceptions. Let me bring up some stats here though too. Let me quickly pull this up. Oh, wrong game. All right here. Boom, right? So let me see. Yeah, so he had two interceptions, right? Those turnovers. And I believe when they had those interceptions, I believe they scored on one of them, did they not? I think they did. I think they did score on one of those turnovers, on one of those interceptions. And then, the Cowboys had plenty of opportunities to capitalize on it, too. There was one particular pass that got tipped from Brock Purdy, which Stephon Diggs could have landed. I know that, the trajectory of the ball kind of got, tipped, and he didn't expect it to be in his hands. But at the end of the day, some of those plays, those plays you don't get those opportunities as much as you could. But bottom line, here's the thing with the Cowboys, man, because I think they're really starting to look at themselves in the mirror. And honestly, I think they shot themselves in the foot. I was saying from the beginning they wasn't going to no Super Bowl. No, I mean, hey, I'm just being honest. That's just how I look at it. It was a good win against the Buccaneers. But with that being said, the Buccaneers weren't a great team all year. I was speaking from the matter that Dak hasn't played well. The way he played against the Bucs, he hadn't played like that against a top tier defense, yet alone the number one defense in the league. And then he's gonna go up against, and even if he were to win that game, he's gonna go against the Eagles, which is the number one passing defense in the league. Come on, man. Come on. Who you got? Niners or Eagles? All right, I'm going with you. I'm going with your Niners. I'm going with the Niners in this one. Keeping it 100 with you. It's gonna be tough though. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. Brock Purdy's it's like whatever he faced in this first game, I think it's gonna be just as tough for him to be going up against the Eagles, bro. The Eagles, they got a squad. The Eagles have a squad, right? And when I say I'm picking the Niners, it's like close. It's close, bro. It's hard because the Eagles, they don't have to kill you through the air. In this weekend alone, when against my Giants, they had like over 200 yards rushing. Jalen Hurts is, he can make his legs work too. He can make his legs work too. And their receiving core is probably one of the best in the league too, also, with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. And then Dallas Goedert was killing it too. So they got a lot of things. They have a lot on their plate for sure. They got to kill, obviously Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel. They're gonna have to utilize their guys to the best of their ability. Start getting those guys the ball in their hands early. Last game against the Cowboys, they didn't get the ball in Deebo's hands a lot in this game. They didn't need to, and they ultimately won the game. But this time around, that's not going to be the same situation. You have to get the ball in Deebo Samuel's hands this time. Even Christian McCaffrey was hurt. I don't know if you noticed, he had something going on with his calf. So we might see Deebo Samuel in the backfield here a couple of times just to get his hands on the ball. Because that's going to be Kyle Shanahan. I think he's going to try to do his best to not have Brock Purdy throw as much as possible in this game against the Eagles. Because the Eagles defense is a different beast than the Cowboys. They have a better secondary, in my opinion. Or probably that probably is the case. But I got my guy Ty here. Of course. We can switch it up a little bit to some ball. Because I know he probably want to get something on his chest. Ty, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on with the lines? What's going on with the lines?
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, bro, I do a single bet. I'm not touching no spreads. I'm not touching no money lines.
Wow, what happened?
Yo, bro, the Boston Celtics just lost to the Magic, bro. The Magic is not a bad team. If you feel me, don't get me wrong. You're not a bad team. But it's like, bro, like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That just got me tight, bro. Celtics, they sit and be out on 29. All I needed was 30 from him. Bad today. Cash, but it's cool. I ain't gonna lie. We can talk football too, though. They boys low. Boy,
You wanna go
Lord.
back to football?
Nah,
You wanna go?
you feel me? I ain't gonna take your thing off stream. You feel me? I ain't gonna take up your topic. This what you got going on.
Nah, I hear you, bro. Nah, I was getting into this Niners and Cowboys though, but nah, that was I think I'm finished here with at least that one. I got to switch it up on Bengals and Bills though, because that's also Joe Burr, Joe Beasy,
Mm-hmm.
Joe
You
Ice.
know me.
Hey,
You know me. I swear I met my boy.
huh?
I said,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going for
you
the
in
Bengals.
Ohio, bro. Oh yeah. How far is
Uh-huh.
Cincinnati from you?
Probably like 2 hours. It may be 3. I don't think it's more than that though.
Mm.
But I know since it's like Cincinnati and Ohio is like you see Columbus, Cleveland. Like it's like you know how we be like Brooklyn, but it's like it'll be like Queens, Brooklyn. Like you feel me? Like that type of.
Yeah.
But it's like I think it's right there, bro. Because out here, bro, they be on that like it's or they jacking the Bengals.
Mm.
Feel me?
No, I hear you.
But
I mean, shit.
I had
Either that or the Browns, and right now, it's
Mhm.
better to rock with the Bengals right now.
You
The
know, it's
Browns have
crazy.
been,
I should have picked my own money line. Really
huh?
like thinking about it. I should have picked my money lines because if I would have picked my teams that I thought would have won, like I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Mm.
I ain't even gonna lie.
You know what's
But did you hear, bro, about? I was about to
I
say,
hear
though,
about what?
did you hear about what Diggs? About after
You going in and out, bro.
my fault. Did you hear about what Diggs was like after the game?
Yeah, I heard about it. Actually, hold on. I think I have it. I have it here somewhere. Right here. Boom.
Somebody love him.
Quick with it. On schedule.
Got him
Hey,
looking like nobody love him.
bro, now I see why he brought the mask, bro. Because he was out of there after that game.
Pat.
Now they were saying that he was making like a whole fuss about it. You know, obviously, you know, like people like him are competitors, you know, so they go, you know, he was going in there thinking that they was going to win. Obviously, you know, with the intention to move on to the AFC Championship, because there were already stuff going on, you know, going around the league that they had the stage preset. You know, they was going down to Atlanta to have the Chiefs go against the Bills and on neutral territory. And then it all got swept from under it all got swept from under their feet. You know, he was pissed. You know, and in the report, he said after the Bills lost to the Bengals, Stephon Diggs packed up his belongings and left the locker room before the Bills. Coaches were even down the tunnel. Teammate Duke Johnson stopped Diggs before he left the stadium and brought him back. Diggs left a few minutes later. Right, and there was also some other things going down too. Watch, because he was like yelling at Josh Allen on the sideline because he didn't have a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he had like 30 something yards in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Like he didn't have the game that he should have had. I mean, really that the Bills offense, period, bro. They got held to 10 points. Here it is right here. Pull this up. Cool. Having a little TO moment.
That's a modern day TO.
Yeah. Nah, I don't even know. I mean, Stephon. Nah, he's nice. They're all nice though, bro. But
No, I'm not saying
the issue.
I'm not saying skill wise. I'm saying far as perception and like attitude.
Nah, I think T.O. got a lot more heat though. Like I think T.O. got a lot more heat, and then T.O. they really tried to shit on T.O. though. Like on some shit. They didn't need to. They was doing a lot of unnecessary BS with T.O. But the thing, all right. So the thing about the thing about with the Bills though, with the Bills and the Bengals. Like first thing to take away, like with Josh Allen, I wasn't convinced. I wasn't convinced with with what the Bills had going on for them to win the Super Bowl. Like, they were the favorites. They were out there. They were saying, like, yo, this team was the favorite. Like, Josh Allen was going to be MVP. The Bills were the Super Bowl favorites. They were going to go all the way out. We already had seen it with the NFL predating or, setting up, the venue for the Chiefs to face the Bills in the AFC Championship. But the Bengals had something to say about that. The Bengals out here, man, they've been playing just as well. I believe, like, each team, the Bengals haven't lost. They've won 9 straight games compared to the Bills that won 8 straight games. Right? And then so Joe Burrow has been playing exceptionally well. If he were to retire right now, he would have one of the highest completion percentages in NFL history. Like, Joe Burrow is that guy, bro. He's already franchise leader in playoff stats for the Bengals already. And he's only had 2 complete seasons, 2 playoff seasons. Joe Burrow is killing the game right now, man. It's like you can even make an argument. You can make a valid argument between him and Patrick Mahomes. I'm being honest right now. You can make a valid argument between having those 2 guys as the best quarterbacks in the league. Like Patrick Mahomes is best player, in my opinion, right? But Joe Burrow is probably the best quarterback in the league. Like, the best pure quarterback. Like, he goes through his reads. He drops dimes. He's accurate as hell. He gets the football to his guys. He gives them a chance to go out and get it. And he has an arsenal of weapons, man. With Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Hurst, right? He uses his tight ends, Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And then this defense played exceptionally well. They've kept the Buffalo Bills at 10 points. 10 points this year. I think the Bills were a top 3 offense this year. I want to get it exactly, though. Yeah, a top 5. They were top 4 in passing, but they were one of the worst rushing offenses in the league, though. That's what really made or break them. They can't run the ball. They couldn't run the ball. Everything is revolved around the success of Josh Allen. Him making these crazy plays, scrambling. You rarely see somebody like Singletary really get 20, 30 touches in the game. It's really just him throwing. And the Bengals, they came out here to play, man. Even with the Bengals losing 3 offensive linemen, and knowing the fact that if they come out, if they do their job, if they block for Joe Burrow, they have a chance to win the game. And that's exactly what they did. So there's a lot of questions. There's gonna be a lot of questions after these NFL playoffs, man. For real, there's gonna be a lot of questions. Like we already got Jerry Jones questioning. I think he's questioning Dak Prescott as their quarterback moving forward. Like, real talk. Like, if you could hear the tone in his voice and the things he was saying, like, there was one sentence when he was going on a soliloquy, going on his little, his little temper. Like, it was kind of like a small temper tantrum. Like, he wasn't going off, but you could tell he wanted to go off. Like, probably like in the back room with his family, with his boy Stephen Jones, and probably Mike McCarthy too. He was spazzing on them boys, saying, "This motherfucker suck. I paid this motherfucker $75 million for this shit."
Yo, Pat, this Dak Prescott don't always have a job. Guess
Huh?
where?
Where?
Boys have a job. You should know where.
He have a job here on Cash Media.
Nah, he going he got a guaranteed job sitting across Skip Bayless.
Bro, Skip Bayless ain't even fucking. Bro, Skip Bayless ain't even fucking with Dak right now, bro.
Nah, he can't talk that shit now. He can't talk. He gotta back that shit up.
Nah, he was thinking about keeping the backup. He was talking about the backup. He said the backup would have played better in that game. False.
Speaking of backup,
I think he in his head. I think like I agree. Here's my thing. I agree that Dak should have played well in that game. He should have played better in that game. There's no doubt about it. Despite the number one defense, all that hullabaloo about the Niners and going into their home field, all that shit didn't matter. Dak needed to play well in that game. Bottom line. Or they needed to, even if he didn't play that great, he needed to win that game. I didn't think they were going to win that game. I know they were going to lose. I thought they were going to lose last round. But he played way better in the last game. But he should have played better in this game, man. It's like you can't get shown out by a rookie QB who was the last pick in the NFL draft. The last pick in the NFL draft. Dak Prescott, huh?
I didn't know he was the last pick.
Yeah, he was the last pick, bro. Mr. Irrelevant. That's why they call him Mr. Irrelevant.
Damn, he was literally like the exact last pick, Pat?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. That got cooked by Mr. Irrelevant. And that's why Jerry Jones, he was talking about after the game. He felt like, one of the things that I felt like we had the advantage was the quarterback. You feel me? He was talking about the quarterback. He was like, yo, Dak Prescott, quarterback, my quarterback, yeah, this and that. I thought we had a better quarterback, but look, you even got fans burning their jerseys and shit. Look, and he even wearing a Tony Romo jersey.
He took out his old jersey.
Bro, I don't understand. Like, I don't see how you can just pin it completely on dude, though. Let me see. Oh, he said, look. Dak Prescott tonight, knowing he only threw 2 picks. They got that man on the sleep number bed.
Huh?
Nah, Twitter is jokes. All right, let me see. I'm trying to find that interview.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
There was some other stuff here though too.
Play around too much. But nah, yo, Pat, that's crazy.
Look,
this one got the dome.
Look.
Dak Prescott. Dome.
Dak Prescott reportedly knew his helmet was in disgust. No, he reportedly threw his helmet in disgust after tonight's season-ending loss. It was also intercepted.
You see, I feel like Dak can just see, he just feeling the pain now. Because last week, Tom Brady, we wasn't supposed to. I mean, not a bad. We seen a bad. Pat.
Hold on. This is the interview I was talking about. Try to pull this out. I'll mute that. This man is singing.
Well, I thought this team with Dak at quarterback, I thought we had a chance to get to and compete at the top level in in this tournament. I really did, and that was our edge here tonight. I thought the quarterback and the experience of the quarterbacks, they might have had a little edge and an area there, but still, I thought our quarterbacks were the edge.
Nah, my quarterback. My quarterback. Your quarterback is ass. Come on, bruh. Got to keep it real. Nah, Dak ain't ass though. He ain't ass. He just had a bad game, man. He had a bad game on the biggest stage, in the mall, for everybody to see. I don't think, I don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks that got this much ridicule so early though. Like damn, buddy was at least in the playoffs. And I didn't even see Kirk Cousins get this type of hate so early. It wasn't burning his jersey in Minnesota. You can't blame Dak for 30 years of mediocrity. Hey man, I'm just keeping it real. Feel me? Like it is what it is, But that's the interview I was talking about, man. Like that's where you can hear the disgust come in. Where that's where Jerry Jones really thought they had the advantage. Is at quarterback. They thought Dak Prescott would be the sole reason why this team would beat the 49ers. I didn't think that it was gonna come to that. I didn't think it was. I didn't even think it was gonna happen. Fact of the matter is, man, it's now where do the Cowboys go from here? Because the thing that was going on with Twitter, or the headline was, should they trade Dak? What's to go on with Dak? What do they do with Dak? So, I mean, you're already paying the guy. You don't have any. You can't really do anything with him unless you find somebody better. Who you gonna trade for? Derek Carr? I mean, be good. I think Derek Carr would be a good trade, but I don't think the Raiders would do it. To keep it 100 with you, I don't think the Raiders are gonna do that. But I think that's an overreaction. I think that's an overreaction to trade Dak. I mean, at the end of the day, man. I mean, y'all had a good team, so where does it really go from here? Maybe you could let go of Zeke. Probably beef up that offensive line some more. Give him some more time to throw. Because them guys on your Zach Martin and Tyron Smith, I believe, the offensive linemen, they're not getting any younger. And this is a physical game. This is a physical game we're talking about. So. Or, because he had some receivers. He had the receivers. CeeDee Lamb played well in that game. He had over 100 yards receiving. So, I don't think y'all should trade Dak. If anything, get a safety. Get a really good safety. How about them Cowboys? No, man. Who am I to talk, though? My Giants got spanked. My Giants got their ass whooped this weekend, man. Oh, you're talking all that shit. My Giants got whooped, bro. They got their ass kicked. I'm not going to hold you. I picked them to win. Yeah, I know. A logical person would have said, the Giants were going to lose that game. Like, in my head, I knew we wasn't going to win, but my heart was telling me we had a chance. And we did on the first play, on the kickoff. The kickoff was the chance. And then the moment they started hiking the ball, that's when our chances dwindled. Right? We had no chance. There was nothing we could do. We got our ass kicked. You're like, come on now. At least y'all game at least the Cowboys had a good game. Like they still had a chance to win. They were just going up against a really good team. I mean, so was the Giants. But we got slaughtered. Nobody's looking at Daniel Jones and You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the guy and this and that and whatever. At least you have a certified guy. Like, you have Dak Prescott, and you can be like, this guy is here to stay, right? He obviously he didn't have the best year. He turned it over more than he should have this year, leading the league in interceptions, right? Let me tap into that. Bring that up here. All right. 23. Oh, yeah. Right there. 15, man. Led the league in interceptions and played less games. Played less games than Davis Mills, Josh Allen. Basically, I mean, most of these quarterbacks. It still led or tied Davis Mills in interceptions. But come on, man. You talking to a guy that had Eli as quarterback. Come on now. You gotta believe. You gotta go through some tough times. from a Giants fan to the Cowboys, right? And, if you thinking about y'all quarterback, hey man, I'm telling you, from Eli Manning to Dak Prescott, I'm okay with Dak Prescott. You feel me? Like, Dak Prescott. I mean, Eli had his times though, but those are 2 times. Eli showed up twice in the playoffs. Those 2 times is when he really cooked. And that's first time in 2007. We had a phenomenal defense. We had a great defense, right? Eli Manning just didn't go and effed it up, but he came up in the Super Bowl. But even then, that was a tough game. That was like 17-14. That was a low scoring game, and Eli Manning had to do he had to do a bunch of shit in that game. That play to David Tyree, that was 80% luck. That was pure. That was luck on that play. And so at least with Dak Prescott, you have you have someone who's part of this modern style football, quarterback play. Where quarterbacks tend to be a lot more mobile and use their legs, and that it's not. I would look at it this way. Dak Prescott, it's not precedented for him to turn over the ball as much as he did this year. And I think that's important to take away. If that had been the case prior in the past, where Dak was just completely turnover prone, I don't even think you guys would have given him the money in the first place. And I think that's the important part where we got to take away from that, man. You wouldn't have gotten that money anyway if he was turning over the ball that much. And even then, last year, I think they were the number one offense. They just stinked it up against the Niners last year. So I don't think y'all should trade Dak Prescott. Y'all need to pump the brakes. Relax, man. Relax. Y'all still have a good team, right? The Giants, my team, though, we coming up. I know it's it's a double-headed dragon in that division, the NFC East right now. The thing about it is, for my Giants, we need to get a secondary. We need to draft we need to draft a defensive back, man. We need somebody to cover those receivers. When I really think about the NFC East, you think about the receivers that we're going up against, even the Niners, right, with Dotson and Terry McLaurin. That's just the Commanders. If I said the Redskins, my bad. I you get it. But then that's just the Commanders, right? And then you have CeeDee Lamb, right? You have Schultz. You have Noah Brown. You have T.Y. Hilton. You got Gallup on the Cowboys, and then you got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, right? And even the running back, man. Even they have a running game. Right, so the Giants, our defensive front is good. Dexter Lawrence was doing his thing this year. Right, but we gotta beef up that secondary, man. We need a lockdown corner. We need a Sauce Gardner. That's what we need. We need a Sauce Gardner. because we need somebody that can lock down some of these receivers that we got to cover in our own division. Right? So you already got Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs played well. There's probably going to be a lot of mixing up, of course, every year when it comes to the salary cap. Yeah, I'm probably going to find a way to get rid of Ezekiel Elliott. I don't know how many years left Buddy got on his contract, though. How many years he got left, man? How many years he got left on his contract? Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Okay. Boom. Right there. Right there. Okay. So this was this year. Potential out 2023. Dead cap. So he could leave this year. I'm just trying to understand it, though. $2022 salary fully guaranteed on the 5th league day. Injury guaranteed on March 21st, 21. I mean, that's really it. He's supposed to be a free agent. I mean, I guess after. I mean, but he still has a salary. So, I mean, shit. As long as he's gonna have dead cap until 2025, right? And then so he has an option. He's not gonna have no more signing bonus after next year, and then they can restructure. I need somebody to kind of explain this to me. So, but I can see though his contract goes all the way into 2026, and he's set to make $16 million in 2026. So he kind of pushed the big chunk, or they pushed the bigger salary to the end of his contract, and more than likely he's not going to see that 60 mil. But he'll still take the cap hit though. So I think he is going to get paid. Oh, no, the dead cap. So what it is, I think he's still going to get that 1.7 if he's not there. But if he's there, that's when, he's going to get his 15.4. Hey, let me know, man. Let me know what I'm seeing here. Let me know if I got it right, though. So does he get paid? Does he get paid? All right, so let's just say if they release him this offseason, right? So I'm assuming this was the year that just happened in 23 is the one coming up. So 11.8 in dead cap. So here's my question though. So if he gets released this year, right? Would he still get this 10.9? He should get the signing though. And then I believe he should get the dead cap. Let me know, man. I'm confused. I'm a little confused here. Somebody drop some knowledge on me. Drop some knowledge on me, man. Let me put that. Yeah, man. He's one thing's for sure. He's not going to see 2026. He's not going to see 2026. He's not going to see that 16. He's not going to see 2025. My prediction is he's probably going to leave either. He's probably going to stay for one more year, or definitely he's going to get kicked off 2024. And I'm not trying to sound like a hater, I'm not trying to be on no hater shit. Like, I'm not trying to say like, let go. By all means, keep him. Keep Zeke. But that's just how I look at it. Let's check out Dak while we on it, man. Let's check out Dak Prescott's contract. Since y'all want to trade Dak. Put the name name right. Oh, right on the money. I spelled his name right too. Okay. Oh, why? Check that out. This is Dak. Sorry, so this is Dak's contract. So he's gonna have $31 million on base salary. He already has 13.2 from his signing. So basically, he's gonna have a 49.13 cap hit, with dead cap hit of 89 million this year. So cap, does base salary and cap hit, does it accumulate? I'm gonna have to look at the highest contracts this year. So after 2024, honestly, yo, we really might start to see a different Dallas Cowboys team here pretty soon. I mean, I'm starting to really look at how these contracts are set up. I think it's going to be different for the Cowboys here pretty soon if they don't start to make a difference. And here's how I'm looking at it, because I just went over Zeke's contract, right? And his contract was going into 2026, but I explicitly said that he's not going to see that. I said that there's a very good chance he's going to get bounced probably 2024. If not this offseason, give it one more year and they'll probably move on from Zeke. And then Dak's contract finishes in 2024. Right? But they still got some, they still have to give him his dead cap money. Right? Which ain't, they got 2025, they got 24 million. And then they got 3 million in 2026. Right? So my chance, especially, with the way Jerry Jones was talking about Dak in that game too. Like after that game, the one I just showed earlier in the video. I don't think Dak gets a contract extension unless he gets to an NFC Championship game. Like, I'm being honest there. I don't think Dak gets this contract extension if he does not reach an NFC Championship game. I'm being 100% honest with you. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Dak Prescott deserves a contract extension if he doesn't get to the NFC Championship game? Because if he does, I think he should. Honestly, unless you guys have a better option, why would you move on from your quarterback? I'm telling you, this situation with the Raiders, it's not going to be as good as people make it seem. Obviously, this is my opinion, but the situation with the Raiders, that's not going to be a good situation. I'm telling you that now. It's not going to be a good situation. Whatever they do now, going on from here, they are not going to win no Super Bowl. This change will not make them closer to winning a Super Bowl. I'm telling you this now, right? So even with the Cowboys, unless you have a better situation, who do you move on from? What guys do you have lined up? Yeah, you got Cooper Rush, but there's a very good chance he could be out of here too. If I'm not mistaken, he could probably be out this year. Check that out. Yep. An unrestricted free agent in 2023. So he's gonna be a free agent this free agency. So he's gone. Cooper Rush is gone. He's rushing up out of here. Cooper is rushing up out of here. Right? He said Dak got his money. I gotta get mine. What's good, Void? Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Cooper Rush is out of there, man. So, and Dak Prescott's contract finishes at the end of 2024. So that, this combination between Dak and Zeke, it's gone. It's about to be gone. Not gonna see that backfield no more. One of them's gonna be gone, or both of them's gonna be gone. But one thing's for sure. One person is definitely gonna be gone. Right? It's just how it's gonna go down, man. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad day. Sad day. All right, but here's another thing though too. Talk about. Because I know with my Giants, you know, we gotta pay our players too. We gotta pay Danny Dimes. We gotta pay Saquon. And that's a big mystery, how to approach this situation. I say I would personally, right? I would personally give Saquon his contract first. Give him his contract first. Guarantee his. Feel me? Make sure Saquon Barkley gets his contract first, right? And then with Daniel Jones, I think what we should do with his contract, or at least if the Giants even approach it in that matter, I think we should just give him like a 3-year deal, a 4-year deal, but not no back-breaking money. Like I say, keep it guaranteed, while he's there. Or no. Actually, no. No. Do not give him the guaranteed money. Do not give Daniel Jones no guaranteed money. Right? I say give it up, put his money all more up front. And maybe keep it between 20 million. I think that's nice. Give him at 25 million. Feel me? And then we could put it on 3 years. So if he plays well, I say do this. I say do a 2-year, $20 million contract. Do a 2-year, $20 million contract, right? I don't think he could decline that. Play his ass off for 2 years, and then we'll give him the big one. But he gotta ball out in 2 years, or at least he gotta give us some promise in those 2 years. We seen some, but let's do another 2 years, 2-year contract. That's how I would do it. I say 2 years, $20 million each year, right? That's how I approach it. And I already talked about what we need to do on the secondary. Right, so let's switch this up though. Talk about the teams that's actually in the playoffs, right? Because that is the big story here, my friends. The big story here. And I think the biggest game to talk about so far is the Bengals and Chiefs, right? This game right now, I mean, both of them are gonna be great. They're gonna be great. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I'm gonna save that for a later video. I just want to kind of scratch some things off the top. Touch up on things at surface level. I keep having my hands in the face and having my hands in the camera. I need to stop doing that. But man, Joe Ice, Joe Beasy, Patrick Mahomes, right? This is gonna be another good matchup. And the Bengals have beaten the Chiefs in the previous 3 matchups, man. The Chiefs haven't beaten the Bengals in the previous 3 times. Last time they faced each other was in this situation right here in the AFC Championship game. They lost. Bengals beat the Chiefs and they went back to the Super Bowl. Right? And now the Bengals are looking at 2 straight AFC Championship appearances. Right? They haven't done this in years, let alone last year. But going back to back. Right? And they're not just playing well on the offensive side of the ball, they're playing well on the defensive side of the ball. We would just talk about money. We were just talking about QB contracts, right? Imagine how much the Bengals are going to pay this dude. Imagine how much the Bengals are going to pay Joe Ice with his contract. Money. You thought he had the ice. You thought he had the ice then? Remember, he had a rookie contract now. He has a rookie contract now. Wait till he gets the bag. You see what they gave? You see what they gave Patrick Mahomes? What was it, 10 years? 500 million? And that was team friendly. Like a quarter of that was guaranteed. I mean, but he's gonna get all his money though. Patrick Mahomes is gonna get his money. Right? The guaranteed is just the money that he's just guaranteed to get. But he's gonna play out that contract. He's gonna get his money. He's gonna be an all-pro. Like, come on now. That's nothing really to even debate. But hey, if you're the Bengals, man, especially if you win this year, hey, you better break ice, man. You better cut the check. And we know Bengals owner, he a cheap motherfucker. And man, he's a billionaire, so I can't say he necessarily pinching pennies, but he don't cut it like he gonna have to cut it like he never did before. He finna give Joe Burrow a $1 billion contract for 20 seasons. He finna give Joe Burrow a 20-year contract for $1 billion. Hey man, he's bringing the fan base to the Bengals, and all eyes are on the Bengals right now. Right? It's crazy to see. And since even watching Joe Burrow in college, man, he had one of the best college quarterback seasons I have ever seen. For guys who probably watched college football way back then, for watching college football for a long period amount of time, I've been watching it good enough. But Joe Burrow, man, that year he had the national record. What was it, 70 passing touchdowns? They faced basically as many ranked teams as they could. They're in the SEC division conference. Slaughtered everybody. Right? And Joe Burrow was a big part of that. His teammate, who he has now, Jamar Chase, a big part of that. Right? Justin Jefferson out there, he on the Vikings now. But they got their ass kicked by my Giants last. We didn't gotta talk. That's yesterday's news. But now you're starting to see what this guy was like from the collegiate level, bringing his talents to the professionals. Man, there was no doubt about it. There was no doubt about what type of player Joe Burrow was. Even his first season, he was doing his thing. He just got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, we were already gonna be on that timing. I think he was already coming out the woodwork. Then second year came, and then straight to the Super Bowl. And then this year, in the AFC Championship. I think that's on the level of Patrick Mahomes. He just doesn't have the back-breaking stats like Patrick Mahomes, right? For him to, but he's in the MVP conversation though. 100% sure he's in the MVP conversation. Can we vote on that? Is that vote already passed already? I want to place my vote. Nah, I still vote for Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes still deserves a vote, especially if it's regular season. And honestly, come on now, Patrick Mahomes did his thing last game. First off, that last performance, bro, he beat the Jaguars basically on one leg. Right? He had some help. He had Chad Henne. Right? Chad Henne put up a 90-plus scoring drive with that team. Paulo Banchero played phenomenal, rushed the ball well. They were able to run the ball well. Their defense, right, was phenomenal. Playoff defense, man. You cannot forget about that playoff defense. Right? Defense is so crucial when it comes to the NFL playoffs. That's why they say defense wins championships. It's real. It's a real thing. In yesterday's game, 49ers versus the Cowboys, you seen two powerhouse defenses go at it. Sometimes if you really dig deeper into these matchups, you start to see which defense is going to slip up first. Right? We get so lost in the sauce. We get so we get so we build up these narratives and these conversations about which quarterback is going to come out and this and that. Really, it comes down to which defense is going to slip up first. They know that. The teams know that. So it might go over some of our heads, but that's their defense. 49ers defense is a big reason why I picked the 49ers to begin with the addition of their offense, right? So going back to the Chiefs, man, their defense definitely came up big. This is not the same Chiefs defense that we've seen in the past, right? Even the year when they won the Super Bowl, the year after that, those years when they had Tyreek Hill, but they had Tyreek Hill, they had an explosive playmaker, right? And even now, Travis Kelce, he's starting to become more of what he already was. Right? Travis Kelce right now, he's looking like one of the best tight ends in the game to ever play the game. My fault. We already know he's already the best tight end in the game. I already got him as the best tight end in the game. I already got him as the best. There's not really a lot of people between him and Kittle. That conversation doesn't really, that's slim pickings, if I had to say the least. So we have a tough matchup with the Chiefs and the Bengals, and we gonna see what this Chiefs defense is really made. What this Chiefs defense is really made of. I'm not gonna make a pick though, just yet, on this team. Because when I do that video, I'm gonna bring out the spread and the odds and all that jazz and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, it was really phenomenal to see what type of player, Patrick Mahomes was really made of in that game, man. Limping on one leg, really couldn't get, all his throws. He couldn't plant his foot. He was human. We've seen a human Patrick Mahomes again. And for me, I don't like to see players hurt. I like to see great players. I don't like to see anybody get hurt, to be honest. When it comes to football, I mean sports in general, I just don't like it. I think it takes away from the game. Obviously, it's unfortunate it happens. You can't really blame nobody for it. But I don't want to see that. Especially when it comes to football, basketball. I mean, really any sport. I don't want to see these guys get hurt. Especially, with football, it's gruesome, man. Like you see some shit because those guys are playing hard. They're playing to win. Playoff football is probably one of the most gruesome games you can play. They bump it up a notch. People get hurt in these games, man. Especially in these high competitive games. When you're playing against other teams who are just as good, if not better. Right? And then Patrick Mahomes is one of those players that know that he knew if he were to get out this game and he wasn't going to play the rest of this game, there was a good chance they would have lost. But the Chiefs defense stepped up. They knew how important it was to get them stops, to make sure that this Jaguars offense wasn't going to start to get things going. They were a little at first. They were starting to get the run game, stirring up here a bit. But ultimately, they made some crucial stops. Obviously, they got an interception on Trevor Lawrence also. And so now we starting to see two teams really start to come into their own. Chiefs, right? They have an all-pro defensive lineman, and Chris Jones. Their defense is better, right? The Bengals, they just shut down the Bills, left them at 10 points, and then dropped 27 on their defense. But they were missing Von Miller. They were missing some guys, Micah Hyde also. But at the end of the day, man, it's always about who's next up. the person next up got to capitalize on the situation. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So now we're starting to see another rematch of last year. Last year, the Chiefs, they the Bengals one up them. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a Chiefs revenge tour. They need to come back because the Bengals are favored to win this game, especially with Patrick Mahomes coming off an injury. And you don't think the Bengals know that? You don't think the Bengals don't think about this? Come on now, man. Come on now. They know that. They about to rush the shit out of Patrick Mahomes. But you know what? I think the Chiefs are going to prepare. They're going to run. They're going to try to run the ball a lot more. They're going to try to do a lot of screens. Maybe be a little bit more creative with the run game. Try to do the best they can to protect Patrick Mahomes in this game. So, hey, man. For real. Hey, drop a like, man. I'm proud of myself on this one. Drop a like, man. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell, that notification. But I should have said it when I had 9 people in here, right? But I didn't want to stop what I was doing. I wanted to keep going what I had going on. I had some people in here. Hey, slowly but surely, I'm growing. I didn't even go to the gym today. I had class. Oh, Jalen Green had 41 points. Ooh, baby. Man, dropping buckets. Let me tap into some basketball. Oh.
Finally, you tap into some basketball, nigga. You just was lost in basketball world.
Huh?
You don't know what's been going on. It's Monday, you feel me? So I'll let you know. I was let you get your shit off real quick. You feel me? But that's going on with basketball, Pat.
I'm about to send.
He just came with terror for the Timberwolves. He dropped 40, and D'Angelo Russell dropped 30 that game.
Oh damn!
Magic beat Celtics. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Pat. Yeah, that's the bad boy. Shut Mount Samuel Jackson voice. Cause that's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
What are you talking about?
Paulo Banchero.
Oh, Paulo Banchero.
Listen, that boy is guaranteed to assist a game, bro. It be certain moments I be feeling like, yo, I thought because he had one assist for like three-fourths to the first quarter. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy is a bad man, bro. They had 20 every time he played them, bro. And I knew I should have took his 20. I knew I should have took his 20. That boy Paulo Banchero and Hawks had a good game with the Bulls. Ooh, this is a close one.
Wendell Carter had a good game. 23.
And Jalen, I was feeling to watch this game because I ain't gonna lie, to Minnesota had Jalen Green. We had Jalen Green number, Pat. They held him under 10 for like 3 games, bro. So that's why he came in with pain. He came in to answer. You feel me? And I'm tight. So 20 points in Minnesota to win. So they about to lose by 4, whatever.
I mean, it seems like they was hitting their shots though. I'm looking at
looking at that game.
I'm looking
let's get to
the Magic. Yeah, I'm looking at they field goals and
Pat,
looking like
that was that was blasphemous, Pat. That was blasphemous, Boston bum ass. That was blasphemous, bro. Boston is shitty for that, bro.
I mean, they just shot poor, bro.
But I ain't going.
I mean, if you compare it, look. I mean, because what's it called?
They just
I
had.
mean,
You know
Magic.
what it is? This just really shows this team is really just Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You feel me? If Marcus Smart not there, and we ain't gonna even count Robert Williams in a week or 2 weeks. So we not even counting they lost this game because of not having Robert Williams. Thing I can say, but I'm trying to think of, huh?
I think it makes a difference.
Honestly,
because here what I was getting at was like, because Magic shot 51% that as a team. Boston shot 43%. Like obviously, like, you know, they wasn't shooting well. Like they just have an off shooting night. But Ventura, bro, he was shooting like he made 7 for 13, bro. You feel me? Like Frank Wagner 7 for 13. Wendell Carter 8 for 13. You feel me? You feel me? Like all of them was all pluses, bro. Like that whole starting lineup was just doing well from across the board. And it seems like they was locking down though too.
Listen, Jason Tatum should have just sat his ass down. Al Horford should have sat his ass down. He coming in shooting 2 for 8.
Let me see. Let me check out.
So they fucked up having that Pritchard nigga play 30 minutes.
Oh, Giannis came back. This was Giannis' first game back, wasn't it?
Yes, bro.
This is for Giannis' first game back.
Went back coming crazy, my boy.
Yeah. See. Back in playoff form. You know what Joshua, what he had the nerve to say last time he was on here? I wish he was on here right now so I can fucking curse his ass out on that dumb shit he said last time. He said Giannis about to fall off a cliff.
What he meant by that?
You tell me. I don't know what the fuck he meant. But what he meant was he was trying to say like the Bucks, they not in championship form. You feel me? Like they're in the shitter right now. Like, you know, you got Giannis, you got Giannis hurt, you got Middleton hurt. So he was basically trying to say like, you know, like he thought, Giannis wasn't going to be the same player that we had seen in the past, which I think is fucking stupid to say. But hey man, if y'all tuning in to Cash Media /CashSports, drop a like in the video, man. We live stream right now. So if y'all want to type in, we talking about some basketball. Hey, tap in, man. Tap in. We talking about some basketball.
Go figure. Boston scored only 98 points, but Jonathan Isaac returning to Orlando, and so I imagine that was a bit of an emotional game.
Marshall on! Don't mess with him! The Rock bringing it!
It just makes so much sense, right? He's loving it. Look at the takeoff. Look at the extension.
It's like the net got in the way of him. He was up so high.
You playing something back?
Piss.
Or is that my phone?
Nah, that's the background music.
Oh, I bet I'm making a show.
Yeah, that's the background music. But yeah,
nah,
man.
Bro, this was some real good games tonight, bro. I was upset to see Giannis. This shit. It's okay because I knew I know he was gonna come back and bring it. They smoked them boys by 20, and the only reason it was by third game to 20 because they let Giannis' brother come in and play. They let the little bench of the bench play. But 20-point game, but they just.
I mean, shit, bro. They dropped 150 on them, bro.
Getting smoked by 30.
Bro, they dropped 150 on them, bro. Actually, let me look at the Pistons offense though too. Shit, you had Bogdanovich drop 33. I mean, but they got minuses across the board though. All right. This dude, Jalen Duran. He had 8 blocks. He had 2 steals. No. He had 2 steals, 2 blocks though. On the center. Yeah, they hurting. Pistons hurting right now, man. They need Kate Cunningham. Watch them get Wimbenyama too.
Shit gonna be outrageous. Them niggas gonna be nasty.
Where you think I think he goes to the Spurs. I think he goes to the Spurs.
I hope he don't.
Why you say that? I think that's the best choice for him.
Because no, like if this was like 5 years ago, like how long do you think Pop gonna be in?
I give it 3 years. 3 years best.
I ain't gonna lie. I really want to. Yeah, but I give him 2, just to give him 2. But I ain't. Like next year be Pop last year. How do you, bro? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, what is he about to like keep coming until? For me, I don't want to say, but wake up in the morning for me, like he gotta have a day where he be like, you know what I'm.
I mean, bro, that's. I mean, I thought that a couple years ago, to be honest. But I mean, who's to say? I mean, what is he? Is he? Oh no, he's president. Is he the president of the Spurs? Oh shit, yeah, he is. He's president and the head coach. Hey man, I don't see why not. I mean, he's in a comfortable spot, bro. I mean, if anything, worst come to shove, he'll probably give up that head coaching spot to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he gives up that. I don't think he gives up that president's position. You feel me? But I think realistically, I mean, I feel like there's other teams though he could line up to where it would mesh well, because you got a lot of great talent though too. On these young teams, they really just need time to kind of mesh well and build that chemistry, build that championship chemistry together. They really just need like one of these teams like if I had to look at the worst teams in the standings, right? Like I would say like if I had to point out which one had the most potential, I will probably have to say I mean I would probably have to say the I mean it's either between the Rockets and the Pistons, but the Spurs don't have a horrible. They don't have a bad team, bro. And that's my thing, though. Like they don't have like no.
Who, the Spurs?
No, they're a bad team, but they don't have.
They have real good players, bro. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
saying,
they have good
I
players.
Like
that's what I was gonna.
Good players, bro. I was just about to get on. I was just about to talk to you about. I'm like that young boy, Keldon Johnson, is very good. I'm honestly like it's sad to say Devin Vassell went down. I feel like stuff like this helps like players like Keldon Johnson. You feel me? And he's a focal point of the offense. You feel me? A lot of stuff is revolving around him. I respect that young boy. You feel me? I definitely respect the Spurs. That's why I hope they got one out. You feel me? Like Victor. If they got Victor, that'd be cool. You feel me? That'd be. You feel me? But I really want Victor to come to Detroit. Detroit, K with Victor. Oh my Lord, Pat. You know how like bro, it's gonna be like watching like Magic in like 8th grade, like in like preschool. like they ain't gonna have that skill, but I'm telling you, bro, they gonna get there. Bro, it's like a real, like I was heavy on my son K, bro, and that nigga he's 6'8", bro, He runs the point. Now if you give him somebody like Victor, gonna lie, and then say Jaden Ivey, you feel me? He started to peak up by you feel me? But I do want to see what they do. You feel me? far as with Killian Hayes, you feel me, and like Cade, because I know once Cade is back, Cade is back.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they're gonna do if they're gonna try to trade off these pieces. You feel me? Because I don't see. I don't know, for some reason I just don't see the way like Ivy plays. Like, I'm not saying it's not gonna work, but I feel like there's gonna be like some confusion. Ivy is a ball dominant person. You know, he can play at the ball. He can facilitate. That's the thing.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Son, ain't right. Nah, but hey, we was talking about this earlier though. My fault, I had to cut you off, but
Now you good.
Wizards trade Hachimura to the Lakers. I wish Rick was here, man. Let me fucking send him the link just in case. Just in case he tapping. He been working his ass off though, so I know he can't really be hitting those streams. But I want to hear the opinion on this though. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Lakers made a move. Finally, about time. Lakers made a move. And honestly, bro, they won this trade.
And boy, Harrison Barnes, 15 fantasy points already. 2 minutes in the game.
They won this trade. Let me read it. Let me read into it though. I'm about to mute you real quick.
My fault.
You good. So the Wizards have traded forward Hachimura to the Los Angeles Lakers for guard Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks. The teams announced on Monday. Here's what you need to know. The Lakers are sending their 2023 second-rounder they have from the Bulls, their own 2029 second-rounder, and the less favorable of their 2028 second-rounder. Second-round picks between their own and the one they previously acquired from the Washington league sources told The Athletic. Wait, so I'm confused. I thought the Lakers were getting the 3 picks. I didn't know the Lakers were sending three second-round picks. Let me see. I'm just trying to understand it though, because I know I was looking at it. Okay, so Hachimura, let's see what he's been doing though. So Hachimura, who will turn 25 February 8th. is averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist over 30 games. He missed 16 games earlier this season because of a bone bruise on his right ankle. Nunn, 27, who's averaging 6 points, 1 rebound, 0.9 assists in 39 games this year. The Wizards generated a trade exception for themselves worth $6.2 million. Hachimura's salary for this season, right? So my thing about it is though, I'm just confused.
Let me just say something real quick, Pat.
No, of course.
Them numbers,
tap in.
Don't let them numbers define who Hachimura is, because
No, I'm not saying shit though.
No. I'm just saying that like for the people. You feel me? I'm just talking about Hachimura, because watch when he comes to my Lakers. Oh man, it's about to be over, bro. If the Lakers give him, you feel me? Because he damn sure, and LeBron could go back to the 3 now. So LeBron go back to that 3. It's a whole different ball game now, Pat. And I ain't gonna lie, Hachimura, to me personally, but I really feel like if he was getting his minutes, he'd be a 20. I'll say 17, 20 point per game. He damn sure be a 7 per game person. And then what was the other thing?
I think 20 points pushing it though.
I'm telling you, you don't understand. Like, bro, you
I
like I'm
the
real, bro. He don't bro to where it's like, bro, when he's getting 4 minutes, bro, that nigga scoring 30 points. But that nigga just scored 30 points in the past 2 weeks, bro.
How many times he scored 30?
Bro, you said how many, bro? That nigga probably scored 30 points like 4 times this season. Let me check right now. I'm gonna check right now for you.
I mean, he's averaging. My thing about it, I mean, he's averaging 13 points. Where I was getting at was that if he even averaged between 17 to 20 points, because I think he'll average like 17, 18 points. Like if he has like like a significant role, that's good enough, bro. You feel me? That's why I said it was a good trade. You feel me? But my assumption was that the Lakers had received 3 second-round picks. I didn't know they gave up 3 second-round picks. Let me see. That's why I kind of want to tap into this.
Bro, the Lakers already told you they trying to be a rebuild mode no time soon.
Nah, they just not trying to give up them. They not trying to give up them first round picks. That's what they not trying to give up. Them second round picks, they don't give a damn. But them first round picks, they made explicitly, like Genie Bus was explicitly clear on not giving them shit up. You feel me? So let me find like the trade details. Usually they have that shit on here. Okay, so sources: Lakers are sending the 2023 Chicago. All right, so they had Chicago's. Okay, so that's where they send the other report. So in they sent Chicago's 2023 second rounder, their own 2029 second rounder, which what I read previously, and the Wizards second rounder that they have received from the previous trade with Russell Westbrook and then Kendrick Nunn. Okay, all right. So that just, even though I kind of reread what I just what I just read earlier, but I don't know why that helped me understand it a little bit better.
Yo, Pat, I ain't gonna lie. Harrison Barnes about to get 30 tonight.
Hey man, he's been playing well though.
Bro, he already got 15 points. Bro, it only been it's first quarter 5 minutes and 40. So what's that? 7 minutes. Whatever seconds it is. He give him 6 minutes. Nigga playing 6 minutes. He got 15 already. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to smoke this kid. Kid.
You up on him already?
Yeah.
You up on him already?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I see. 213 and 179.
Sir.
Send him the link.
That boy lucky. He lucky. PJ Woman Kessler playing shitty.
And he got a lot of guys playing tomorrow though. That's the thing though. He be having a lot of guys play on the downtime, like on Tuesday and Thursday. Because I peep Boston a lot. Those things, like they typically play a lot on Tuesday and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Like Boston don't play a lot on Wednesday. Most of the time they play on Tuesday and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Like so with Brooklyn. I mean, so with New York too. Knicks, they typically play Tuesday. That's because he got Brunson, Tatum, like Aiden. Like these teams usually play on Tuesday and Thursday.
Don't worry, because I got players playing tomorrow too.
Y'all wanna see?
Pat, he ready for him, Pat. He not real no. All right. I ain't gonna lie, Pat. This week is only. Let me check her Friday.
Hey, but yo, for y'all in the chat, man, if y'all tuning in, what's y'all thoughts on the Hachimura trade to the Lakers? Let me know. What do y'all think, man? And by the way, like and subscribe though too. We are a debate podcast, man. We sitting here, we talking basketball. I was talking about football earlier, but you guys tuned in a little bit late. But let me know, what do you guys think about the Lakers trade today? Do you guys think this trade made them better or worse? Let me know, man. Tap in for sure. I'm checking out Hachimura. You know, he was averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds. I think them 4 rebounds is gonna help though. But I think them points, if you can get that to 15, 16, 17 points, we gonna start. We gonna have a different conversation. How well is he shooting from the three? Let me tap into that though too. Let me tap into that. How well is he shooting from the tray? From the tray. How well is he shooting from the tray? Let me see. And they ain't waste no time on ESPN. They already got the Laker background. Okay, so this year he is shooting. Okay, so he's like a 35% three-point shooter. I mean, first year he wasn't shooting that well, but he got better. Got better over the first 2 years. That, last year he just hasn't played a lot of games though. I mean, he's only played like a good, he hasn't. Most games he's ever played was 57 games in a year. So I would say that's the big red. I say that's the biggest red flag we gotta really tap in. Kind of look at here. Switch this up though. I think that's really the biggest thing we gotta look at here is his turn. His availability. Let me switch the screen. I wasn't on that. But yeah, his availability. He hasn't played more than 57 games in a year. So I mean, this was a trade deadline deal anyway. So they're gonna have him for the half. He's already missed 16 games. He already said that he missed like 16 games on a year. So I mean, really, they just need him to really pop out in this second half of the season. Oh, and another thing too. How can I forget? We did not talk about it. We did not talk about it. I know. Actually, I gotta bring this up too. But this is big. Anthony Davis is gonna be coming back. He might be coming back late this week. News came out earlier. Right, Anthony Davis is inching closer to coming back, and it might be this week, man. We might see Anthony Davis coming back this week. And then so the Lakers, they've been holding it down. LeBron James has been playing phenomenal. He's been averaging over 30 points at the age of 38. Right, still putting up numbers and so late in his career. Right, and then the Lakers, they didn't fall off too much. They lost some games that they could have won, but they won some games that they could have lost. And then so they stayed in there. Where the Lakers at right now? What's their seeding? What's their I think they're 21 and 25, 21 and 26. Right, they're 22 and 25. And they made the trade with Hachimura, and they getting Anthony Davis back late this week. Or worst case scenario, early next week. And then LeBron has been playing well too. There hasn't been signs of injury. LeBron has been playing the minutes. Russell Westbrook has been playing well. You start to have a collection of guys. Even you have some nights where even Dennis Schroeder is putting up some numbers. You have some nights Thomas Bryant is putting up some numbers. Right? I think Lonnie Walker has been out, for some time though. But if they can get these guys back, I'm telling you, this is why I said in the beginning, I'm not saying this is a championship squad. But to say that this team can't make the playoffs, I don't think that's so far-fetched to say. I think they have a possibility. I think they have a chance, for real. Right? You have LeBron leading the team in steals and rebounds. And in points. So points, steals, and rebounds. Let's see.
They damn
Lonnie
sure
Walker.
gonna go up in the standings.
Huh?
They gonna I'm standings, bro, because they're only a few games behind. And it's like if we look at the mix. I got you. I'm about to make your bottle right now, back there. Look at their schedule.
I mean, I'm looking at their schedule right now, and they have the Clippers tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Clippers tomorrow. So that's the game we gotta tune into because that's an important game, bro. Clippers
I feel like
themselves,
we can win
bro,
that game, bro.
they could, but the Clippers have been playing well too. Kawhi's been, he's been on his stride. They've lost just like the Lakers. They've lost only 2 games out of their last 5. They beat Luka. They beat Luka in that last game. They held him down to. Well, they didn't lock him. They didn't lock him down, but I mean, shit, he still dropped 29 points. But fact of the matter is, Kawhi had 30. Kawhi had 30 points in that game. Right, Luka, he didn't have a great game. He was minus 23 and shot 9 for 21. But you already know Clippers and Mavs. They got some blood. Yeah, there's some blood between these 2 teams, man. Especially they face each other twice in a row in the playoffs. Remember that series when each of them, no team had won a game on their own home court. So, but with that being said, going into tomorrow's game, Lakers is going against the Clippers, right? I'm going to tune in. I'm going to watch that game, right? But that's a game the Lakers are going to need to win, man. I mean, actually, let me tap in. Let me see last time. When was the last time they faced what was the regular season series? Oh, I'm looking for. Okay, right here. Yeah, so the Clippers they've beaten them the last 2 times. So this time around, it's gonna be tough though. Because even Paul George is back now. So it's gonna be a tough game though. It's gonna be a tough one. But they're not too far off in the standings though. Golden State, right? They're kind of fluctuating at the bottom, but I think they're gonna find their stride here, pretty soon. Maybe later on in the second half of the season. I know I keep bringing up the second half of the season, but hey, man, it's just that that's when things start to get that's when things start to get sturdy, right? Nuggets are 33-14. Boston is 35-13. Right, so it's really fluctuating. Right now in the West, it's fluctuating between the Nuggets and the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are playing right now against the Kings. The red hot Kings right now. Kings is looking good. DeAndre Fox is looking like the comeback king this year. Set to win the first. Well, right now they say he's in the running for the clutch award. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar, they have new awards this year. Now they have a clutch player award. And De'Aaron Fox is looking like that guy, man. And it's not just coming down to De'Aaron Fox. It's De'Aaron Fox, it's Sabonis, Keegan Murray, right? It's just a collection of these guys that's just playing well. Sabonis has been playing phenomenal this year. Keegan Murray, 3 days ago, he dropped 29. Okay. That game against the Lakers, though, that was a tight one, though. Because they were up on them. They were up on the Kings a little bit in this game. The Lakers, they failed to follow through. They failed to execute on that one. But they having a good stretch of games. They lost the tight one against the 76ers, but they were on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were on a 6-game winning streak. But they were some bad things. But look at these teams though. They went against the Magic. They went against the Rockets twice, the Spurs. I mean, really the best team that that they faced in these stretch of games were the 76ers. But they did lose by 2 though. So we'll see, man. Kings, they might is looking like they're shaking off that drought, shaking off the playoff drought. Looking like the Kings might be in the playoffs. When was the last time they've been to the playoffs?
I think that boy Fox is just because he woke up and everybody else is following suit. Everybody else is following, and he had his moments, you know.
Mm.
He was a little inconsistent. One day he having a bad game, but I feel like now he's in a way better. He's doing a better. I mean, he got to be at the point. He got to score 24 games. He has to. I mean, I feel like that season where he's understanding that. You feel me? Everybody's knowing their role. Everybody knowing what they got to do. Take a team and do that. You know, get a couple wins on the board. See what works. See what don't work. You go through them. I told you, Pat. The mental Kings. I told you, Pat. I told you. You know, I told you. Smiling because you know.
Remember what I said though? Remember what I said?
Kings. Huh? What you say?
Remember what I said?
What you say?
I said they ain't going shit though.
I never. But that's the point. I never said they wasn't gonna.
I
win.
said that. I know what you said. I give you credit. You did say they were gonna be a good team.
No, I know the outcome of what can happen. You feel me? I'm not about to say is you feel me. Listen, it's a different team. It's a different season.
It is a different team.
We just gonna see what's gonna happen. Because injury could happen. They could get in a playoff game with somebody. Injury could happen. That could change the whole thing. So don't say that. Don't say that. Don't doubt them. Do not doubt my team.
Nah, dog. Negative, bro.
Don't
They not beating no top team in the East, bro. They beating no top team in the East. I'm sorry, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Pat. I ain't gonna lie, Pat.
Bet your lines on that there. If you so convinced. That's how you lose me, bro. I said bet your line on them then. Bet the money line on them.
Look. Right? Okay. Like I say, if we get an injury from a team, so I'm really seeing here looking like the only team that
but you can't
giving
measure
us some
injuries,
work.
Though.
Yeah, but look, yes, I'm saying because look, like this, right? Like every team in the East can beat us. You feel me? But what I'm saying is if an injury happens, like a situation like now, if we go against the Brooklyn Nets right now in a 7-game series, we're losing.
Yeah.
You think they losing? You think Kyrie gonna do it by himself?
You saying with KD? With KD?
I said without KD. I said the Brooklyn Nets go against them right now without KD.
They would beat the Nets.
All right, so they went against the Bucks without Giannis right now. Do you think they would beat them?
I mean, but he's playing right now.
Just answer the question. Yes or no, bro?
No.
You don't think they'll beat the Bucks without Giannis? You're crazy. Next, Embiid. And then Embiid is injured and they're playing Embiid. They're not beating, bro. Like I said, bro, no team right now in the East is guaranteed to double without their star. A guaranteed thing to say. But it's like, you feel me? It's like, to be realistic, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if we got a lot of guys like that was laughing, they just be like, yeah, nigga, I told you. I feel like they got a good team.
Stop all the foolishness right now. If the playoffs start right now, they're gonna play against the Nuggets, and Nuggets will finish it in like 5 games, maybe 4 games.
Nobody said the Nuggets will not beat them. Nobody not saying nothing. Listen to what I said. I said if we win against a matchup and we got a key injury, they can win. That's all. So you trying to say with this team would do it, and that team would do it? That's not what I said. I said every team can beat them. I said if we got a key injury and the Nuggets injury, it's the same thing. If the Nuggets don't have Jokic.
But my thing about it is, like, those Eastern teams though, bro, like, they not gonna face those teams though. They gonna face the Western teams.
No, I know, but I just speaking. You brought up the East.
No, but I'm saying even because you said if injuries were to occur and they can get to the finals. I'm saying like because I'm saying basically I'm saying like if injuries were to occur right on the West, right, and they were to slip through, remember you still have to face the best team coming from the East. And I'm saying they don't like each like the 4 best teams in the East. They're not beating the teams right now. The West is looking weak. The West is looking like the weak side. I mean, shit, you got the Nuggets as the best team. You feel me? Nah, they're a great team, though.
Yeah, what's funny about that? Yeah, Nuggets name any team, and Jokic will just slap them like that.
That hasn't been the case. That hasn't been
Gonna
the
be the
case.
case this year. Yeah, Jamal Murray is on that bubble Murray right now. MPJ will get better too. Yeah, this is the season.
Bro, the
This is
same
time.
thing happens every year and they get knocked down, bro. Ain't no difference. So I don't know what you trying to make it seem like this. They playing different or Jamal Murray. We seen the same Jamal Murray. We see the same.
So give me some numbers, bro. Give me some numbers, AK. How's Jamal Murray been playing lately? You say he's on bubble Murray time. Let me know how he been playing.
Well, I mean, on my fantasy, he's been fucking.
I was just about to say that he going up his fantasy, but I could give him that though, because one thing I could say, Jamal Murray, he is playing his best basketball. He is playing the best supposed to play, but it's all about the same thing with Jamal Murray. There's no difference. It's like he could do this in his season, and it's not even that. Jamal Murray is just injuries. You know, like I feel like that's another thing that with the Nuggets is they always fall to injuries. So the Nuggets is not a bad. It's just they players have to stay healthy. If Jamal Murray can stay healthy and keep this type of play, do good in a playoff. But if he's not healthy or Jokic's not healthy, then what happens most of the time is either he's injured or Jokic is injured. Or MPJ.
Well, we'll see, but he does get those 30 points per game. At least.
He does get what?
He gets 30 points pretty much every other game.
Who, Murray?
Yeah.
I get what he's saying. He gets near 30. He do. You know, he gets near 30. You know, he'll be about 25, 26, 27.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like one game he'll score whatever, score 20 something. And the next game he'll score 17.
Hey, that's not Bubba Murray, my guy.
But
no, the thing
but
is,
you see the thing
about it,
is,
but not. See the thing, Pat. He's not just facilitating. He's facilitating. He's getting rebounds
and assists.
That's why. That's why AK is saying Bubble Murray. You feel me? Because that's him. He is.
And during playoffs, it's going to be a different story.
Nah, bro. See, here my thing is the Bubble Murray I know was a 50, 40, 90 player. Damn near.
But that was during playoffs. Like
26, 27. But you said playoff Murray. I'm going off your words, bro. Playoff Murray averaged damn near 27 points per game. If you was doing that,
playoff. It's not playoffs right now.
Don't matter. You said he was playing like playoff Murray.
Washington got 0.
That's what you said, bro. You said it's not playoff. I'm saying you saying it's not playoff, but you said he's playing like playoff Murray.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. And don't get me wrong, like he's back in stride, bro. He's playing 21, but he's averaging 21 points a game. He's getting he's getting the flow. He's getting his game back, right? But remember, I'm the one who always say, hey. I'm the one who keeps telling you, hey, we gotta wait for these playoffs, bro. I'm the one that keeps telling you about it. You the one that bring up regular season stats and shit all the time. You be bringing up game 54.
Oh, I forgot I was getting a bid.
Remember? You be bringing up game 54 during the season. You're like, oh, but game 54, he had this many points. I mean, we going game for game. We going game for game just cause it's just a long season, bro. But I'm waiting. Like I said, man, I'm waiting for the end of for the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm waiting for these playoffs, bro. I'm waiting to see what they do when it comes down to it.
All right. We shall see.
Really? I don't even keep
And we will see.
like I said,
Yeah,
bro.
if y'all try and make some real money, bet on Nuggets going at least to the conference. Like that's like 100% guaranteed.
For them to go to the conference.
Yes.
Hey, I said they need to make a finals appearance.
You know what? Finals. Bet all
Finals?
your fucking life savings on Nuggets going to the finals.
How much you bet on them to go to the finals then? You should have made that bet now. You should have made that bet in the beginning of the season.
I should.
Did you?
Nah. Bro, you can't bet in California.
Yes, you can, bro. You can bet. You can't do sports betting. Like you can't do like FanDuel and DraftKings. But you could go on Bravada and fucking you can bet a team to still like go to the playoffs and do all that shit. It's just like certain vendors. Like you can't go to like certain vendors. Like you can't go to like Vegas bettors. Like you can't use MGM. Like you can use like Bet Online and Bovada, things like that.
But not DraftKings.
No, not DraftKings. And FanDuel, you can't use that in California.
Well,
yeah.
Wait,
You it sounded like you just. It sounded you knew, bro. You capping, bro. You knew. You just wasn't convinced. You knew they would lose, so that's why you didn't bet them. They're stinkers.
Hey, I didn't know all that, but there is always another bet.
What's that?
That Jokic will be MVP this season, third time in a
so?
row. Of course he is.
I mean, he's out right now. You know that headline. Somebody can take that real quick.
Bro, he's not gonna be out for like fucking. Luka's been out more than Jokic is.
No, I mean, I'm not negating that, but remember, like, there's other great players playing right now, playing great too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like as of recently there hasn't been anything to kind of like take him off that number one spot, but Embiid is coming up pretty close, bro. Embiid is coming up pretty close. 76 has been playing really well.
Well, he's questionable tomorrow, so he might be already back.
Yeah, I think he's out too. Yeah, he has been out though too. You're right. He has been questioned, but they were on a 5-game winning streak. Despite they were on a 5-game winning streak. But I still got him as number one though. You feel me? So I'm not gonna take that away from him. All I'm saying is don't put too much stock into that until he keys off that season with, you know, with a chip, bro, or at least a finals appearance. Because he'll at least get some leeway if he gets a finals appearance. But if he gets his third MVP and then he doesn't even make the finals, don't even bring up that MVP award to me, bro. Don't even talk about that.
Because the only one in comparison is Larry Bird.
Yeah, and you don't say nothing about Larry Bird. You bring up Larry Bird, you that's the only time you ever talked about Larry Bird. The only time.
Yeah, and he's not even bring up top 6 players of all time, top 10 players of all time.
Okay, bro. All right. You compare him to Larry Bird. He's not Larry Bird. Right? That's for one. And because Larry Bird at least won championships, he would right?
Yeah.
So actually, let me double check. Let me double check on here because I don't want to say this and then be wrong, right? But the thing about it is too is like, you know, with Jokic, he's in that conversation. But there's definitely he's not like the undisputed best player in the league though.
Okay.
You feel me? So
there is a case for others.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying even if he were to win that MVP, I would still be on that fence unless he wins that finals. If he wins that finals, then it's sealed. It's sealed deal. I'm keeping it real with you right here on camera, bro. I'll seal the deal and say, all right, he's the best. He's the best player in the league if he wins the MVP and the finals. But if he wins the MVP and doesn't even make it to the finals, yeah, bro, it's slim pickings for your boy. Because he has to do that, bro. He's done it. He can't win it 2 previous years and not even be in the finals. At least Giannis, right? He was in the finals. His 3rd time. Let me see.
Hey, y'all talked about the Lakers trade, right?
Yeah, I talked about the Lakers trade. I mean, you can key on it too. I know you're gonna talk some bullshit.
Hey, Lakers won the trade.
You said they won it?
Of course they did. Bama's bench warmer Kendrick Nunn for actually a star forward for the Wizards.
I mean, that's all you had to say?
Well, no. Also, I'm gonna say that Wizards are gonna go for Victor Wembanyama with those picks. That's why they also got the 1st-round picks.
No, they don't. We don't have the 1st-round pick.
Yeah, they got 3 first.
Bro, they have a it's a lottery, bro.
I thought they got some picks with it too.
I mean, they got some picks, but you still got it. You're not guaranteed that number 1 spot, bro. It's not football where you could, you know what I'm saying? It's not football where the worst team gets it. It's like the 3 worst teams have like a 13% chance.
But that's the thing. They have now higher chance with those picks. Do they not?
I mean, depends on who's in that spot, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because all right, so the 3 worst teams, like those 3 bad teams, they would have to have their picks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they do, because Lakers is one of the worst teams.
No, they're not, bro. Bro, see, that's what I'm saying. You just be pulling shit out your ass, bro. They're not one of the worst teams.
Bro, like
they're 22 and 25, right?
Yeah.
22, 25. Hold on, let me bring it back up. In 22 and 25, they just made the trade, right? Which I just said wasn't that bad. Well, I mean, which you just said they won the trade, right?
They did.
So and then they're getting Anthony Davis back later this week, right? So now they're getting their star player back. How are they going to be one of the worst teams, bro? I don't see that. Explain that to me.
Well, due to the fact that they won't matter no more, they're not going to the play-in. There is not enough of time for them to go to the play-in.
How are they not, bro? Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta explain yourself.
Well,
because
look at the teams.
There's not enough time. How is there not enough time,
pretty
bro?
much developed teams with a.
Bro, there's a whole second half of the season left.
No, I wouldn't say whole half of the season.
Yes, there is. There literally is. The All-Star break hasn't came yet, bro. They literally have time. And then you gotta look at it, bro. Like, look at the standings. They're 3 games. They're 2 games behind the Timberwolves. They're 2 games behind the Suns. They're literally 2 games. They're literally 4 games behind the 3rd seed. Okay,
but you're saying that like everyone's gonna be playing shit and just the Lakers.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Fact of the matter is, if they can just go on a run, they can easily be in playoff contention. That's my point. You're saying that they're done. I just proved to you how that's clearly wrong. Like you're saying it's over. It's not. They're literally games behind teams that are in playoff contention. The West isn't as competitive as it used to be. So they're in contention. They can still make it. LeBron James has been playing well. Anthony Davis is coming back and he's been playing phenomenal. Right? Now you just made this trade with Hachimura. We gotta see what that's like. Like, come on, bro. All they need is, bro, if they can go on like a 3-game win streak, they will already be in the play-in. Keep shit flowing, bro. Come on now. Tripping, man.
Well, you can live in your fairy land, like fantasy land, because in reality, none of this is going to happen. But we'll see.
What's not gonna happen is your team winning the chip. That's what I'm strung out about. All I'm saying is that they can be in contention. You just throwing them out the water. You're just making it seem like there is like absolutely no chance whatsoever. You're saying all this stuff about there's not enough time, all this stuff, which is I don't even know what that means. I don't even understand what you're saying there. But bro, they legitimately have a shot. Like I'm looking at, and they literally have a shot to fucking to just be in the playoffs.
So do the Blazers, who are just one win off from the Lakers?
I mean, but I never said that they don't. My point is the fact that all these teams still have a shot, and the Lakers are one of them. That's my point. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you mean, but
that's exactly my point. Like it's not like they're not in the Rockets position, they're not in the Spurs position. Like they're in equal footing with the Trailblazers, Thunder, Warriors, Timberwolves, Jazz, Suns. Like they're all in the same ballpark here, right? Suns are still looking. They need to get Devin Booker back. They just got Chris Paul, so that was a huge plus. So we can start to see some things flow back with them. Right? Jazz is still wishy-washy in my opinion. Like I think it's an up year for them, but I think there's I think they might give up some. They might give up some players though. Real talk. I think they might give up some players because I seen a headline where they were willing to talk some trades with some players. And then they were willing to talk some trades with some players, but they were the only players that they weren't willing to give up were Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler. The only two players they're not willing to give up. So I mean, yeah, bro. Like I said, these teams, like, and the difference between a team like the Jazz and the Timberwolves, right? And even the Thunder. The difference is they don't have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, bro. When it comes down to that crunch, or even for a team like the Trailblazers, when it comes down to the wire, if these guys are on the court and they have a chance to make it healthy, I would pick the Lakers, bro, to win those games. Yeah, I don't give them my number out on social media, man. You can email me though.
Now, what he gonna do with that number?
No, I don't know. I ain't finna put out my number on the internet like that. Nah, man, I'm sorry, bro. I can't do that. Sorry, man. You get if you fall. Actually, you know what? Let me do this for you. Let me do this for you. Let me add my Instagram. If you trying to get in contact with someone, but I ain't finna put my number out on here, bro.
Or I will eat my finger.
Nah. Well, I will eat your finger. Whoa.
No, his finger, not yours.
Nah, bro, tripping. Alright, nah, never mind. Nah, you tripping, man. Yeah, you gotta chill out with all that, bro. Nah, man. But yeah, bro. Hey, Todd, so what you think? What you think about what I said? Because clearly, guy needs to be brought up to speed, bro. He just wants to hate on the Lakers, hate on LeBron.
Yeah, that's not Ty.
No, I'm not talking. Oh shit. Yeah, he just wants to hate on the Lakers, bro.
Nigga, you have my mic muted this whole time,
No,
bozo.
my fault.
But yeah, like I was saying, boy. Listen, man, they ain't gonna stay down. They ain't gonna stay down. They got AD coming back, so that's a good look. For me, he gonna definitely give up. You feel me? A nice low 10, low 12 points if they give him minutes. You feel me? Nice low. So I feel like it'd be good. We're gonna be in a good position. You feel me? I feel like this is the position LeBron needs to be. The best LeBron. You feel me? When he don't have nothing, when he gotta make it work with, when he work with that, he trying to break that record. You feel me? So he gonna break that record, but my boy,
and that's about it.
Thing. You said that's about it. Nigga, he already did enough. You crazy? Got more that he gonna do. Luke, you need to be saying that about Jokic. That's about it.
Hey,
that's about it. That's
about Jokic.
About it. That's what concerned. You said what?
About Jokic, it's just getting started.
And that's what I've been trying to tell you, bro. He got shit to prove.
And he will prove. He already proved shit, bro.
Nah, he didn't, bro. If he see that's your delusional mind telling yourself that he's proven himself right. Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. MVPs don't prove nothing in this league, bro. They prove you're a great player, but it don't. My fault. Let me rephrase that. MVPs don't prove that you stand toe to toe with some of the greats in this game, bro. Like, if he just wins the 3 MVPs and no championships in his career, you think people are gonna compare him to Larry Bird? Like, keep it 100 with you.
No.
You think they're gonna compare him to Larry Bird if he has a
not
3
at
MVPs?
The moment?
Huh?
Not right now, no. But when he wins
I'm
a ring,
speaking from at the end of the time. I'm speaking from generalities, bro. I'm speaking if you were to retire with just the MVPs and no championships.
Actually, you know what? They would, and you know why? Because he's the only person other than Larry Bird to ever achieve that.
Bro, but you'd be the only one saying
that's not
you'd be the only one saying that stat, bro.
You're
They wouldn't. They wouldn't. They
not-
wouldn't. They wouldn't, bro. They wouldn't. They wouldn't be comparing. I'm keeping it 100 with you. They wouldn't compare. Because of that simple reason, bro. You have to win it, bro. You gotta play. You gotta win it. Like,
Hey,
yeah,
his
you
career
can
is not done. If let's say he doesn't win the ring, bro, his time will come. He still has another 10 years at least.
Hey, let me bring up something that you said, bro. I want to bring it up for here. You said he actually say it for yourself. I want you to say it. I want you to say what you told me that day when I hung up the phone on you.
Hey, what did I say?
You know what you said that day when I hung up the phone on you. Said the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, I remember that, but I forgot what I said.
You said, see, you don't even remember what you be saying, bro.
Hey,
You
all
don't
this
remember?
takes,
That's how you
like
know you just be talking, bro.
there are so many factual takes. It's hard to keep track of them.
Nah, bro, you keep up
I'm
with
a-
facts, bro.
I'm a facts machine.
It's hard to keep up with lies. But you always remember the facts. And that's what I'm saying. That's part that's alluding to what you said, bro. Ty, this man Jokic is gonna be,
Oh yeah, that is going to be top 5 all-time center.
bro. Nah,
He's
that's
gonna
not what
be-
you said. That's not what you
He's going
said.
to be
That's not what
over
you
Bill
said.
Russell and over
That's
Wilt.
not what you said. That's not what you
He's
said.
going to be
You
over
said
Bill Russell and Wilt. That's what.
you said you said Jokic is gonna be better than Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain.
Of course he is.
How?
What?
All right, so get further into depth on how he would be better than Wilt Chamberlain. Explain that to me. Explain it.
Because they don't have the skill like.
How can you measure skill, bro?
Jokic has.
How can you measure skill? So we've repeatedly. All right, so let me use this example, and this is why that argument is bullshit, right? With you and Josh and this skill measurement. First off, there's nothing to measure with skill. It's completely subjective. Anybody can look at somebody and say he's the most skilled. He's the most skilled. People say Kyrie is the most skilled, right? But that doesn't make him the best player in the league. That doesn't make him the best player to ever do it. And the fact that you're saying that Wilt isn't skilled, bro, like that's where you kind of sound crazy, bro. Like if anything, Wilt was ahead of his prime when it came to how skilled he was at his position.
Nah, the fact is that Jokic was the first player to ever get the 40, 25, and 10 since Wilt. Alright,
That doesn't prove, bro. You just all he did was play well that specific year. Bro, you're trying to compare a guy to another player that averaged 50 points a game.
But compared to Bill Russell, every stat of Jokic's other than boards is better than Bill Russell.
But if he were to play against Bill Russell, he wouldn't be putting up them numbers. Is my point. Is a big point. Al Money, what's up, man? Hey, I need you to. I know you talk ball. Bring some light into this man. We having this conversation, and I'm glad it just started. This man is trying to say Jokic is gonna be better than Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Right? You can tap in whenever. I'm about to break it down.
Look, I'm not going to touch like Hakeem, Kareem, and Shaq.
Bro, Wilt is better than Hakeem, though.
But is he though?
Yes.
Because
Yes, he is. And what I was saying is, if Jokic were to play in that time, when centers were the center of the game, come on, bro. That was the golden age of centers. 2000 and back, bro. A lot of those shots, a lot of the opportunities that Jokic gets at the rim, he's getting challenged, bro. Do you not understand that? A lot of those shots that he's getting at the rim, all those high efficient games, right? Those little, those little tap in the rims. He's not getting those, bro, against top tier centers.
Actually, he's top tier center.
Give me this right now. Who's the second best center in the West?
In the West?
Yes.
Probably. That's actually a good question. I would say. Oh, probably. I don't know, Jaren Jackson.
Bro, because
Or Steven Adams.
Jaren Jackson not even a center, bro.
He's Steven Adams.
Steven Adams. And that's that's a far fetch, bro. You feel me? And
Actually,
that's not even
no.
true.
Yeah. My bad. Aiton.
And that's not even true. Right now, honestly, I'm taking Sabonis. Sabonis is the second best center in the West right now. Huh?
I thought he was gonna say Sabonis.
I would say Sabonis.
Gonna say
Sabonis is the second best center.
Nah, I forgot about it. Yeah, Sabonis.
Come on, bro. Bill Russell played 13 seasons. He has 11 titles. Joker has to get one before we can even think about debating. Thank you. Come on, bro. That man can't even wear his Converses. That man he can't even slip on them Converses, bro.
All right, so in the West, there is Sabonis, who is undeniably like top 5 centers in the league.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All
you
right,
got Aiton, who is also top 5 centers in the league.
My point is the competition between centers is steep. It's not even the same defensive game anymore. The floor is spaced out. They have three in the key now. Do you not understand that they changed the game because of Wilt?
I do. They did change.
They altered. Not even changed. They altered the game to basically limit it.
So unfair, bro. Do you understand what type of player Wilt was, bro? Wilt wasn't just a center. If you think he was like these slow players, it's slow as fuck. You feel me? Can't jump over a curve. Unlike Jokic, bro, Wilt had hops, bro.
Well, see, Jokic doesn't need the hops. Jokic is doing Jokic stuff.
Bro, but you're talking about center, bro.
Easy, bro, because he's not
athletic. You don't need hops. If a motherfucker's center
Jokic is not
hops,
a typical
bro,
center. That's the thing.
Huh?
That's what makes him so great. He's not a typical center.
All right, bro, but you talking about other centers that are just as skilled and can put up numbers just like he can. And be aggressive on the defensive end. He would get killed, bro. He would get locked down. He would probably, if he were to play anywhere before the 2000s, he would be averaging like 16 points, bro. He wouldn't average 20. Better yet, he'll get shut down by Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace would lock his ass up.
Ben Wallace
would give him pain, bro. And that's not even past that's 2003.
I ain't gonna lie, Ben Wallace probably would have injured him.
Well, see, the thing is, you bring all these players that's on the best. He's not playing them right now, so in the end, it all.
But you the one bringing up the pat, bro. See, now you want to switch it and say. But that's what we was talking about, bro. You said that they were going to be better than Wilt. He was going to be better than Wilt and Bill. I gave you numerous reasons why he can't. He won't. He's not. Not he won't, but he's not.
It all comes down to stats and accolades. Well, he might not bring the accolades. He'll bring the stats and will succeed in stats over those.
In what stat? So for Wilt Chamberlain, who has damn near almost numerous records that you can't even name. What stat would he have over Wilt? Give me one that you think he'll have over Wilt by the end of his career.
Assist.
Okay, assist. Does that make it better? No.
But I can bring the case for Bill Russell though.
Okay, bring it.
I said he'll have more points. He'll have more assists, steals, blocks. Well,
I don't know.
maybe
I don't
not
think I have
blocks,
more blocks. I don't think I have
but
more
steals,
rebounds.
well. Not boards, but he'll have more steals, more assists, more points.
You think he'll have more points?
Yeah, he will.
Let me see.
He already averages more points. Bill Russell averages under 20, 100%.
My thing with Bill though, my thing with the comparison with Bill and Jokic is because the angle where I get at is because is the matchup between them. Right? Like for somebody like Bill, like when he was playing against somebody like Will was getting 50 rebounds and Bill Russell was getting 50 rebounds. Like Bill Russell was just as athletic as Wilt Chamberlain. He was a defensive presence. He was probably one of, if not the greatest defensive center in the game. Bill Russell he had a great team around him. So he relied on his guys. But when it came down to him leading his team, being the focal point of that center's offense, I mean, they had Bob Cousy. I mean, but the fact of the matter is, bro, he's getting shut down by Bill, bro. And even then with Bill, you're not touching the argument with a guy that has 11 championships, bro. You know what's funny though? That I see that you do that you're not bringing up now, because you say now he won't have the championships and the accolades, but he'll have the stats. That argument seems pretty familiar, bro. You see how you're biased with your guy?
Okay. Well, you're trying to bring it up.
I'm saying now you want to talk about stats.
I mean, it's all about stats.
My thing about it is, bro, he's not gonna have better stats than Wilt, right? That's out the window. That's out the fucking window. He's not gonna have better stats than Wilt, and he's not gonna have more championships than Bill. So that's my point.
When it's all said and done, by the end of the season, Jokic walks off with third MVP, with the rank and Finals MVP. It'll be history. It'll be
hey man, my guys here are saying it's wishful thinking. Nuggets won't make it to the finals this year.
Yeah, bro is tripping on that.
He said he tripping.
He said, can't believe we are talking about a guy that never even been to the finals.
Just wait 5 months. Or
keep saying just wait, man. We not waiting. We talk about now. Talk about now, bro. Talk about now. You seeing wait, we ain't waiting. We streaming now. We streaming now. We talking about this conversation now. Say it, bro. He can't do the things that you talking about unless he proves it. You trying to give him the torch, he has to prove it. Just like every motherfucker out there. That conversation, you can't even have that conversation unless he's in that position to have that conversation. Don't you? You gotta get that. You gotta get that, bro. He has to be in the position first to be able to have that conversation. That doesn't happen, bro. All this stuff that you trying to bring up is 1,000 years too early for that. The only person Jokic can compare himself to right now is Giannis and Embiid. Those are the only players he can compare himself to. He ain't comparing himself to no Hall of Famer right now.
But he's going to be Hall of Famer if his career ends like today, he'd be Hall of Famer.
A lot of players are going to be Hall of Famers. Don't you see that? A lot of players are. LeBron is. Steph Curry is. Kevin Durant is. Kyrie is. James Harden is. Embiid is. Giannis is. These are all Hall of Fame players.
And Jokic.
Okay, bro. So what stands them out? What makes them the difference? What sticks out between them? Championships. You don't got one, bro. You don't got one. You don't got one.
Yeah.
Bro, he don't got one. He don't got one, bro.
He doesn't.
He don't got one. What is it? It don't matter about yet. Because you don't know that. That's my point. You don't know that. You don't. You don't know that, bro. You don't. You don't know it. But the fact of the matter is, what's happening now, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have a championship. He has to get it first. LeBron did not get his respect until he won that first one. He wasn't considered in the conversation with Michael Jordan until he got that one in Cleveland. Steph Curry wasn't in the conversation for one of the greatest point guards until this season. It's not a coincidence, bro. It's a pattern. It's been like this for every player. Jokic is not the exception.
Well,
even with Giannis, they wasn't taking him seriously until he won one. Come on, bro.
okay, he doesn't have one yet.
Who?
Jokic, but
Oh.
once again, it's all just a matter of time. It's not even a prediction. It's like near future.
Nah, bro. They Dookie Saints. Nah, we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, let's switch it up, though. Let's switch it up. So we know we gotta bring this up every time. Every time we go on live, we gotta bring this up. The LeBron James scoring record chase. When will the Lakers start past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Right, we already know. Let me see. Where's that NBA file? Where is it? Where's the LeBron tracker? It's always there. Come on now.
How is that not number one tab for you? How is it not open for you? I expect you to like turn on your laptop and see the chart.
Nah, because I was switching between websites and stuff. But hey, check this out though.
Bro probably wakes up and just looks at the chart.
Hey man, because it's history in the making every day, bro. What you mean? Unlike Jokic winning a title, this is guaranteed to happen. Okay. LeBron having the all-time record, it's guaranteed to happen. Jokic winning a title, it's not guaranteed, bro.
Man.
Look, he said he never even made it to the finals. Now he has to pass Dirk, Tim, and Hakeem. And that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Dirk would be the first. If he gets the title, if he gets this title, he would be on the same footing as Dirk. Because we know what's gonna come with it. Hakeem would be the next if he could get that too. Tim, now that's the legacy one, bro. That will be the legacy setter for him. Because Tim got what, 5? Tim got 5 championships.
But is Tim on Hakeem though?
Huh?
But is Tim over Hakeem though?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And that's with what comes with Tim, you're not gonna see it on the stat line. Tim Duncan's one of those players you gotta watch. You gotta literally watch him play to understand how valuable Tim Duncan was for the Spurs. You was getting 18 points and 11 rebounds every single game with defense. I guarantee you this. If the Dynasty Spurs were in playing in today's NBA, it would be a rough day for Jokic in the West, bro. He'll be getting locked down by Tim Duncan. How many would he not? 5-1. Yep, 5-1. Tim Duncan is 5-1 in the finals, bro. If it had not been for that one loss against the Heat that one year, he would have been undefeated in the finals, just like Jordan. If it had not been for that one loss against Miami. Thank y'all, Money, for bringing that up. But now let's switch it over here. LeBron and Drew Holiday, bro, won Players of the Week. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Why you hating? LeBron James is averaging 35 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and went and had a 3-1 record in that week. Drew Holiday, Player of the Week on the East, 33 points, definitely doing it big. 9 assists and 4 rebounds, damn near 5 rebounds a game. So for the 67th time, LeBron James is your NBA Western Conference Player of the Week. So LeBron, man, this is just going to show. All right, so the superstar forward helped the Lakers to a 3-1 tally in Week 14 with averages of 35 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1.3 blocks per game. James scored a season-high 48 points to go along with 8 rebounds and 9 assists in the Lakers' win over the Rockets last Monday, his third 40-point game of the season. Additionally, James became just the 4th player in NBA history to make at least 8,000 career free throws in the Lakers' loss to the Kings on Tuesday. Damn. So in that 4-game stretch, bro, he averaged 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Boy going dummy.
Oh, we got another guy on here. About time, motherfucker.
Hey man, I got something to say real quick.
Hey man, talk about bullshit.
Yo, let me turn on my camera for this too. Yo, actually, not my hairline's paused. Anyways, yo. This is what I gotta say. Jalen Green is the next Vince Carter, okay? He dropped 42 today. I don't want to hear shit, bro. You guys better get on the train before it's too late, before the train leaves. Jalen Green is the next Vince Carter, man. Quit hating. This guy's a generational talent. Superstar.
We hear what the dude's saying, okay? I know I hear somebody.
Jalen Green is a superstar in the making, and y'all are haters. This guy's going to be better than John Morant. He's going to be better than a guy like Trae Young. Just you wait, man. Jalen Green, man. Remember the name. Him and Victor Wembanyama going to cause terror next year.
Oh, so you think he going on the Rockets?
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what though? I'm not going. I fucks with Jalen Green though. But where do you get the comparison to where he's the next Vince Carter though?
Hey man, you want to talk about two guys who are both 6'6", very explosive with the basketball. They can also shoot the 3 at a high level. You know what I mean? I see a lot. I see
High
a lot of
level?
comparisons. He had a high level.
Yeah. Look at the comment.
See, I was watching that game. Big Jalen Green fan. He has to play on the defensive end. You heard that, Josh?
Yeah. Hey man. He don't gotta do anything, man. All he has to do is score the basketball, which he been doing. You know what I mean? He don't gotta do shit on the defensive end. Once I got that Victor Wembanyama guy,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be just fine, man. This guy is a scorer, and he can score at the best of them, as he proved tonight, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't trying to poop on Jalen Green, man. And Kevin Porter's out though too, so the Rockets ain't really, they ain't up to they ain't to their full potential right now. Let me check out his 3-point percentage though.
But it's on high volume too,
I feel
and
like
huh?
yeah, remember with his 3-point percentage, I don't know what it is, but just by watching these Rockets games, Jalen Green doesn't get any open shots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
they don't really got a playmaker down there in Houston. All his shots are like step back threes, off the dribble.
I mean, my thing about it is though, what he has to improve on, aside from what Al Money said about defense, he has to get better defensively. I mean, he has to get better efficiently. Like, bro, he's shooting 41% from the field. That's unacceptable, bro. Ja Morant is at least shooting 48%. Which I'll give one thing though. I know he'll get better. Like, I don't think he'll continuously shoot 41% from the field. Like, he has to be more efficient in his game. Like, he can't be shooting for field goals. He can't be shooting 41%, bro. That's unacceptable. You have to be at least 46, 47%.
Hey man, he'll get there. And last thing I want to say before my phone dies, Rui Hachimura ain't saving the Lakers. He ain't saving shit. What y'all Lakers need is Jesus. That's what y'all Lakers need.
I hear you. Hey, I got one more comment, and then actually I gotta slide up out of here in a bit. So, he said that just goes to show he could use the same athletic ability to play defense, or they will just not be a playoff team. Now that's a fact though, bro. Gotta stick defense, my guy. My fault though, y'all. I gotta dip out of here. Can't stay long. Unless y'all trying to have another, y'all trying to run another one later.
knock out after this. I said you got him to knock out after this.
I got you. All right, man. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just dead it. Josh, you should have came here earlier, bro.
Yeah, that's on me, bro. That's on me.
Nah, that's all good, man. I'm definitely gonna run another one tomorrow.
I'll be there. Yeah, my word.
All right. So just stay up to date on the Discord. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got that notification on.
Got you. All right, y'all. All right, man. So this was another episode of Cash Media / CashSports. I graciously appreciate everyone that tapped in. It was another great episode, right? Tune in for some more. That's why I say hit that bell, that notification button, so you guys can see the content. You guys can see when I go live on content, right? I'm trying to keep the momentum going, try to talk about sports every single day. Some days it might not be 2 hours. Some days it might be, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'll try to dish out maybe a little bit something. I'm trying to get on that momentum. But like I said, man, appreciate you guys tuning in. Had a great day talking about sports. Talked about football earlier. Talked a lot of basketball also, right? More things to come. All right, so I'm gonna cut it short. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be safe.